this lesson, I want to give you guys an overview of how you can create and optimize both the sponsored brands and the sponsored display ads. So in previous lessons, we set up automatic campaigns, manual keyword campaigns, but there's still two other types of ads on this page, right? Sponsored brands and sponsored display. Both of them are relatively simple once you understand sponsored products, but I do want to go ahead and give a demo of them. So we'll start with the sponsored brands. And as a reminder, these are the brands that show up at the top of search pages. So make it quick. We'll do yard signs. That is this right here. It's the sponsored brands. All right. So in order to do so, you do have to have three ASINs that you want to list or that you want to show. So as far as campaign name, remember the campaign name for this is going to be yard sign sponsored brands. I'm going to put that in my yard sign portfolio. Start today. Let's give it $20 a day. Use that brand. You do have to be brand registered, and that's showing up the brands that I have in brand registry. We'll do a new Amazon product list page. I'm just going to enter a list of ASINs. So I already grabbed I have three variations of a baby towel, so I'm just going to enter those. All three of them show up there. That looks good. It'll show me a preview of this. So when someone clicks on my ad, so as a reminder, if I click on this area right here, it's going to take me to the page that shows all three of these. And that's what this is giving me a preview of that page right here. So that's what this page looks like. All right. Now, unlike sponsored products, when you create sponsored brands, you have an opportunity to show your logo, give the name of your brand as well as a headline. And the same thing's true here. So this is their, this is actually the name of their company, they said, Custom Coroplast Yard Signs with H Stakes. And that's the logo right there that they uploaded. All right, so I'll use that as my logo, Jungle Snugs. And Amazon does review each of these headlines, and I think they give some details here. So yeah, you can't use excessive punctuation. I know that they'll also reject anything that it's like the highest rated on Amazon or the top on Amazon or anything else like that. So I'll instead say something like babies love our super soft fabric. Only let me use one. All right. Babies love our super soft fabric. I typically do not do that one. All right. So this is how my products are ordered. 1, 2, 3. What you can do is you can click on this box and Amazon will actually reorder them in a different way if they think some perform better or a different way performs better. Just like with the keyword targeting, or just like with the manual sponsored products targeting, you can do keyword or product. I'm going to choose keyword. And I would enter the same list that I used for my keyword research for the sponsored products. Alternatively, if you want, you could use your high performers. So I'm mixing up two products here, but just as an example, I'll use my high performers. For this one, I would also like to split up. Let's see. Well, this won't give me an ad group name for this one. I forgot about that. So for this one, I'm actually not going to split up the exact phrase in broad because otherwise it turns into too many different campaigns because they don't let you have separate ad groups. So I'm just going to add all three of them to the same ad group, which is the same campaign. And that's all there is to it. So I would submit these for review. I think Amazon claims it takes like 24 to 48 hours. Sometimes they get reviewed and approved within like an hour. Other times it really does take like a day or two. So it's just hard to know. And then as far as optimizing these sponsored brands, you do so in the same way that you'd optimize your sponsored products with your manual selections, right? So the items that are performing really well, you either keep them as is or maybe even increase bids. The keywords that are performing really poorly, you would either decrease the bids or you could even set it down to 0. Now, the last type of campaign that I just want to go over real quickly with you guys, this one just takes like 30 seconds, is the sponsored display. So I'm going to go ahead into this. And as a reminder, the sponsored display shows up on other websites where Amazon's buying ad placements, not on Amazon itself. So let's look at our campaign name for this. We'll give it 20 bucks. This one does give me an ad group name, but sponsored display. I choose which product or products I want. Just add that one. Select your bid, and that's all the options you have. So you just do launch campaign. So this one is the most simple to run. I haven't had a lot of success with it, but I think some people have, and it probably depends on your product. So I'd say after you've learned how to do sponsored products, feel free to give it a try. You can always let it run for a week or two. If you don't have any results, turn it off or decrease your bids. And yeah, that's about all there is to it when it comes to creating and optimizing both the sponsored brands as well as the sponsored display ads.